What's up, guys? So I want to apologize in advance. I know I've been MIA the last few months. My last GoPro I had went to Hawaii, then it got water damaged and didn't have a camera for a few months. So I picked up the Hero 12 Black Edition, I believe. So we'll see how this goes. I do like the forward-facing screen right there, and I can actually see what's going on. The 240, I did end up selling it. I know I didn't get to show you guys all the updates and stuff, but I got it painted, wide body and stuff like that, and I sold it. My other truck, which I don't think you guys ever saw it, but it was a 2500 like O2 gas. I ended up trading it for the C10 right here. And picked up a Grom. I actually picked up two Groms, one for me and one for my girlfriend. Here, if you don't have a Grom, you guys are missing out. These things are so fun. And here's the OG Grom. This thing's super mint. Got it from one of my buddies, and he's super like picky about how clean his stuff is. And this thing, every time I look at it, I'm like, this thing looks freaking brand new, and pretty much is. I mean, pretty low miles on it. So today I'm going to be working on the C10 I picked up. Just got these wheels a couple days ago. There's some billet intro wheels. They're freaking spicy. I think I spent like maybe $300 max for the drop shackles and flip kit and the spindles. So it'd be like a 4-7 drop ish, somewhere around there. It's cheap, you know. So for now, just gonna do that. And over the winter time, I'll go ahead and shorten the bed. I ordered this stuff from eBay. I mean, out the box, it's not bad. I don't know if that's powder coated or painted. The welds are all right. They're not bad. So this stuff up for you guys. Like I said, pretty straightforward, basic. It does come with hardware, so that's nice. Our receipt. I probably could have made these, but these things were like $25. So like the amount of time and effort I would have spent designing them and cutting them out, it's well worth it. And then you got the U-bolts. So that's the flip kit, and these should be the shackles right here. Again, these are eBay shackles. I think they're 1 to 2 inch drop, and I think those were like 5 inch drop. So they do come with grease certs, stuff like that. Like I said, these are eBay. I mean, they look pretty decently quality. The welds look good, the bushings look good. Comes with grease certs. So I think total, I'm in this stuff like 60 bucks right here. And then the drop spindles were like 180 or something like that. So not super expensive, guys. And this should give me about a 7-inch drop. Also, I want to let you guys know they did not come on these billet wheels when I got it, okay? They were like on some, I think they were 15-inch rally wheels. It was just old stock grandpa truck. I wish I could have showed you guys, but I just got this GoPro, so I wasn't able to show you guys. I think I have a picture of it though, so I might upload a picture somewhere like right there or something like that. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and put a wheel chock or a piece of wood in front of the front wheels. Get the truck jacked up where the wheel's off the ground. And I'm sure you guys already know. So the flip kit, essentially all it does is flip the axle on top of the leaf springs, and that's what lowers it. And the shackles replaces this right here. I will have to trim right here. They sell a bracket, another bracket that goes right here. I guess it lowers it, so you don't have to cut the factory bed, but that's not too big of a deal for me. So what I'm gonna have to do is just go ahead and channel this bed brace right here. I'm just gonna cut it out for now, and once I take the bed off to do the C-notch, I'll probably go ahead and box it in, give it the strength it needs back. I'm not really gonna be driving this truck too much until all that stuff's done, C-notch and all that, so I'm not too worried about, you know, the axle hitting the frame right over there. Oh, and I got new shocks for this thing as well, so I'll be slapping those on once I do the C-notch. So with this being an old truck, I'm gonna go ahead and spray all the bolts and stuff while I'm taking the wheels off, just to kind of help loosen things up. I mean, I'm just using WD-40. I know this isn't the best stuff to use. I usually use PB Blaster, but I'm out of it, so the WD-40 is just gonna have to work for now. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of spray spray all the bolts and stuff like that. Hopefully kind of break some of this stuff loose, because I know, you know, this is an old truck. I guess I could have took the wheels off to get to it a little bit better, but I can still probably get to it from here. Oh yeah, those things look pretty rusty. So what we'll be doing is removing this bolt right here. Actually, both of them, since we're replacing the whole thing. That's a 7/8 on the back side, as well as a 13/16 on the front, and the U-bolts are a 15/16. So we'll be taking this off. I have it on jack stands. I have the axle supported by the jack, and we'll just pretty much just remove this whole thing right here and then slide it under the axle and put those other U-bolts and spacer on. Well, I say they're coming off, but these things aren't moving anymore, and this is a really good impact. This thing right here either breaks the bolts loose or breaks the bolts, and it's not budging. So probably just gonna have to cut these old U-bolts off to get it off, which, I mean, that's fine. I understand this is an old truck. You see it got it off a little bit, but it's not budging anymore. So I'm kind of working it back and forth, spraying them, but probably just gonna have to cut them, honestly, which sucks, but gotta do what you gotta do. So if you run into a similar situation like me, just be mindful of what you're cutting around. So like, that's your brake line right there. So obviously, you know, you want to cut a little bit higher and be sure not to nick that brake line. I mean, you can if you want to, but I would highly recommend not to. So simple as that. Just cut these old bad boys off. Jump. I don't know why I like working on old cars. They're always so rusty. Anywho, I got the leaf springs under the axle. Couldn't get those bolts out on either side, because at first I was just gonna drop the leaf springs, put them underneath, bolt them back up. The problem was the bed mount bolt going up there was in the way, so I had to take those out. And I was able to get the nut off this side, but the bolt was seized to the bushing. Same thing on this side. The driver's side came out great. Shackle came out no problem at all. But this bolt right here is seized to that little metal sleeve right there. So what I'm gonna have to do is just cut the head off right here, cut the bolt off, or cut the nut off in the back, and then just wedge it out, and then go get another bolt from Home Depot or Ace Hardware and slap a new one in. That's the only option. I tried heating it up. I tried hitting it with the impact and hitting it with the hammer on the back at the same time, but it wasn't budging. It's just free spinning in there. So once I get that cut out, it should be smooth sailing from here. I ended up just sliding the whole axle back, kept the drive shaft connected, just slid out the transmission, and got those underneath there. So hopefully the hard part's done and we can get this thing slapped together before dark, because it's getting dark and I should have just pulled this in my shop, but whatever. It's looking nice, real nice. I'm gonna drive over to 7-Eleven, get some footage of it and some lighting. Remember, the front's still not lowered yet. The back's sitting pretty good. I mean, honestly, could go lower, but that's just shackles and flip kit, so it's not too bad actually. Man, this thing's looking good. Can't wait to lower the front, but check out the back end. This thing looks pretty good. Man, I can't wait to do the short bed though. That's gonna really set it off right there. Oh, and these wheels, they literally fit perfect. I got maybe inch gap right here and an inch gap in the inside. I do have to notch the bed a little bit. You can kind of see that bolt right there. It's super close. I mean, I didn't really measure nothing. I just kind of eyeballed it. So I'll just get back underneath there and shave it out some more to trim it up. But should be good other than that. I mean, I hear a little squeaking because that bolt head's rubbing on it, but other than that, it's not bad. Let me see what the frame clearance is looking like. Oh, it's sitting on the bump stop. Yeah, it's ready to notch that thing for sure. Surprise, surprise. I got some stuff in the mail today, and as you can see, FedEx shipped this. I'm not too impressed with FedEx, honestly. Like, I heard they lose a lot of stuff, and anyways, whatever. I got my package. Hopefully it's not damaged. I'm just now opening it now. But my drop shackles came in. Like I said, hopefully they're not too beat up or anything. They're kind of heavy, not gonna lie. Again, these are just some cheapo eBay ones. Nothing fancy, nothing special. There's the part number. I might throw the link in there. It's nice though, because it does come with a stamping, left-hand stamping right there, so you know which side to put it on, even though I'm sure it'd be obvious. But if you didn't know, it's stamped. I think these are like 180 bucks or something like that. I think it came up to almost 200 after shipping and taxes and all that. Does have a little protective sleeve on it. So this might not be the cases for all C10s, but when you buy an old car, just be prepared for rusty, crusty, dusty bolts. Like this ball joint, we can't get it to break loose. This one we got to break loose, but the cotter pins didn't want to come out. They just broke. This brake line is about to rip, so I got to change that. Hopefully these shock bolts come out, because the back shackles were a pain, so hopefully that comes out. So I'm gonna take these shocks off and let this lower control arm drop a little bit. Hopefully I don't have to take the sway bars off to get the spring out, but I'm gonna take that off, let it drop down some more, and we should be able to get the spring out and start cutting it. And then we got to fight with this lower ball joint. Hopefully we can get that off and then get this taken apart and replaced and all that. Well guys, I got one side done. It's getting kind of dark, so I think I'm gonna call it a day on this one and do the other side tomorrow. What I did is 3-inch drop spindles in the front and cut a coil off the coil, just one coil. And on the rear, I got 5-inch flip kit, that's what it claims anyways, and 2-inch shackles. So it should be like a 4.7-ish. So that's what I'm gonna go with right there. And that's how it sits. And honestly, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. It's not the lowest thing in the world, but I mean, I can turn all the way, both sides, no rubbing. I didn't have to cut anything like that, other than the C-notch. So guys, there you have it on the C10 shop truck lowering. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, I don't know, comment. Tell me what you guys think about the truck. I mean, seems like a pretty cool shop truck. I dig it. I definitely dig it. So I'll be doing another video on the C-notch, and probably going to go ahead and redo all the brakes, suspension, all that stuff, because it definitely needs some tie rod ends and ball joints for sure. I know it's a long bed. I know it's a long bed. It's not bad though. It's not horrible. Stay tuned guys. I will be doing the short bed on this and doing the C-notch and shortening the frame. So I'll bring you guys along with me on that one. And again, thank you guys for watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed them, and I'll see you next time. Peace.